you're gonna be how you call that thing? If you commit a crime and you're right there, involved with others in an activity that is unlawful or immoral, basically you're gonna join. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it too. You're gonna join forces in all stupidity because you're gonna fight for the climate change things, and that is what they're doing. How many people have you met that trying to beat you up if you don't have a mask on? That's one. How many people have you met that trying to beat you up? You know what I'm saying? Or just fight, or just verbally fight you, or just scold you, or whatever. That if you don't try to take the vaccine. How many people have you met that are, that they're competitive against you when you don't want to celebrate Christmas, flying reindeers and stuff like that, Or if you don't want to smoke weed no more, basically. So that's the same thing here. They're going to join forces with the Edomites. They shall, Matthew 24:9, they shall give you up for my sake. So I'm going to try and keep it on track. So let me see here. Like I just came from the street. So I mean, like, teaching. So I kind of forgot where I actually was, but I will try and pick it up as to where I left it off. So I'm gonna keep it here now, I think. Okay, the ozone scare was a dry run for the global warming scare. Remember, in the 1970s, the ice age is coming. Climate, hysteria circa. Circa. It's a circle, something like that, around that approximately circle, right? Approximately 1970. But anyway, in the 1970s, they used to push. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, actually. He actually says exactly what I'm saying. They went to the opposite. Since it didn't work, let's try something else. We're white. Right. So it says here. I'm gonna jump to the paragraphs and stuff like that. Only go to the things that I colored. I didn't read 100% of them because I didn't feel like it. Because you can do that if you want to, because it's very informative. And maybe I will do it afterward because it is very informative. So then I have things in my head, just like how I now saw the movie called Mission Impossible. That movie was that shit was dope. I never liked that guy. I still don't like Mission Impossible 1. I don't like his face. But Mission Impossible 2 until the one of 2023. Oh, I love it. I love it. He's a great actor too. Not great, but he's a good actor. I like him. I don't like. Anyway, let me leave that at that. Him in person, I might not like. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, his personage on screen, how he played it, I like it. There is not now and never was a hole in the ozone layer. Now this is written by Tim Ball. He is how you call that thing? He is one of them guys that are fighting against the rest of the Edomites. You can look him up if you want to, and you will see that they boycotted him because he was speaking against the Jew. Just like this guy, for example. Here you go. Lawsuit. Sun. So, see, Sun. This is a. Anyway, let me just go on. Now it says here, a scientist fired after soft tissue found in dinosaur fossils. So what did he do? He said the dinosaur fossil bones that he found had soft tissue in it, and therefore the dinosaur, the Triceratops, wouldn't be older than 4,000 years. That's what he said. And they fired him. So, dismissed. Scientists dismissed after, okay, this one. So, he found a bone of, they found a bone of a Triceratops, and then he found soft tissue in it. He looked at it, I think this is bone. He looked at it and he put it under a microscope and he said like, this is bullshit. 65 minutes bullshit. The thing is like 4,000 years old. Where did he say it? Let me see something here. Here, 4,000. So he said no, and claimed that the finding supports the view that the Earth is 6,000 years old and that the dinosaurs roamed the planet about 4,000 years ago. That's what he said, right? And then they fired him. So, scientist. What? Google. Googly. Okay, Google. Wait, let's go. Here, it's settled. 2017, 2014 they fired him, and 2017 he won. Who was fired here? And this one, he was fired. 2017, he was fired for discovering soft tissue in dinosaur bone. Who was fired? Okay, and then settles lawsuit with scientists fired after he had found soft tissue in dinosaur bone. This is the guy, Mark. He was the one. Yeah, this guy. So he has a YouTube channel, by the way. I looked his YouTube channel up one time. He has a YouTube channel. He was on. I think not. This was it. No, not that one. This one. No, it wasn't this one. It's somebody else posted his stuff. You know what? You can try and find it for yourself. I found it one time, but I don't know what they did with it. But he had a YouTube page. And look, I'm not following these people, but I use their experiences to show you that these people are lying to you and what they're doing and stuff. They're lying. But you're not gonna hear this in the media like that. Why would they? Or else we would be in the kingdom, because the Lord said that. Zechariah chapter 8 verse 3. Thus saith Yahweh, I am returned unto Zion, and I will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem shall be called the city of truth, and the mountain of the Lord of hosts, the holy mountain. So we are that mountain. Isaiah chapter 2 verse 3. And many people shall say, come, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, the government of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. If we're not doing that right now in 2025, that means the people in Israel right now are not the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, or else we would all follow their ways. But everybody is following. Well, they're not the ones that are pushing the Christmas shit. The point is, everybody on the planet Earth, billions of people, are following flying reindeers and bunnies that lay eggs. All of them are doing it. And if you dare say I don't follow it, they will speak bad on you. You know, like, this guy. It's not about the flying reindeers. It's about the thought that counts. Why don't you celebrate Hitler's birthday? It's the thought that counts, right? I mean, it's not his birthday, right? If somebody else is born on that day and celebrate that day too, why don't we have a feast? No, you can't do that. Why not? You know, it reminds us of the evil that has been done. Man, fuck off, man. Anyway, so it says here, for out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. So is the law coming up out of the people in Israel? No, it's not. So guess what? They're not the Israelites. Or else we would all follow them, and we would all nations would flow unto them, and people would all just go to them and teach them. And they will teach us of their ways, and we will follow their ways. But ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody trying to be those people, yeah, in Israel right now. This is not now, and never was. There is not now and never was a hole in the ozone. The phrase was a public relations construction to mislead and exploit fear as the basis of a political agenda. That is what it was. In searching for a new enemy to unite us, we came up with the idea that pollution, the threat of global warming, water shortage, famine, and the like would fit the bill, because people would be scared and basically I'm gonna give you my money. Do cancer research. Do this research. Do that research. They got cures. They publicizing their cures all over the place. Here, mint leaf destroys cancer cells, but they are not going to release it because they cannot copyright plants. You can't patent plants. Plants exclusively obtained by biological breeding processes consisting of natural phenomena such as crossing and selecting are not patentable. You can't do that. You need to put some chemicals up in that little bad boy, and then you can patent it. Patent is just a fancy word of saying copyright. Patent is a copyright. The difference between copyright is an automatic right which protects original literary, dramatic, musical, and artistic works. Right. A patent is a registered right that gives the owner exclusive right to features and processes of inventions. That's the same as copyright, actually. If you think about it, like, if I make something and I'm original with it, it's the same thing as me being the person that has the ownership exclusively. It's kind of the same thing, you know? Kind of the same thing. It's like oxymoron and paradox. Oxymoron and versus paradox is kind of the same thing. A paradox is a rhetorical device or a self-contradicting statement that can actually be true, while an oxymoron is a figure of speech that pairs two opposing words. It's kind of the same, actually, to a certain degree. Look, if you go specifically, it's not, but if you just glance over it, it's kind of the same. As you can see here, paradox refers to a contradiction in a logical sense. The sentence is a lie. An oxymoron refers to a contradiction on a semantic level. Sweet sorrow. Yeah, sorrow is not sweet. For example, the sentence is like, I don't know. It's kind of the same, but it's not 100% the same, you know? So yeah. Right, going on. So it says here, all these dangers are caused by human intervention. That's why they're trying to... That's why you see all these movies. What do they always trying to do? Kill people. They're always trying to kill people. Why? Because they say people are the bad guy. Kill them. In the movies, right? All these dangers are caused by human intervention, and it is only through change attitudes and behavior that they can be overcome. The real enemy then is humanity itself. This is what the elites of the Edomites are saying, because they're trying to kill people. That's why they're anti-humanity. They're trying to kill people. They hate people. And you have so many movies, man. They're trying to kill people. Games full of the end of the world, and the robots are gonna kill us, and aliens are gonna kill us, and bacteria are gonna kill us, and we're gonna kill each other. Bond. You know what Bond movies? I remember this Bond movie so dope. I forgot the name, sorry, but I remember what he was doing. It was like this. Always the Bond movies, right? You had this guy trying to take over the world, trying to kill people and stuff like that, right? Also Batman and stuff like that. Joker always trying to kill people. But you had like in the Bond movies, they always trying to kill people. But you know what the thing is? Bond was the only one smart enough to actually figure this guy out. So he wouldn't kill Bond right away. He wanted to explain, because he's so brilliant, right? He wanted to explain everything to Bond. Like, this is what I'm doing, and this is why I'm doing it. This is what's going to happen, and after telling the story to Bond, he knows where the bomb is at, or how to disfigure or dismantle or decipher the bomb, whatever. He knows stuff. Just like with the Batman and the Joker. He knows where the bombs are. He knows how to decipher the bombs and stuff like that. Because he kept on talking. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. Because listen, there's nothing more fun to a genius to explain how smart he is. Because if he kills you, then you wouldn't know how smart he is in his own mind. He's thinking like, man, I just need to show myself. And that's where he fucks up, because then now you know his tricks and you can stop him, you know. It's just funny. But that's basically the movies. A lot of these movies, they're just trying to kill people. And that's actually the mindset of the elites. They're trying to kill people. And then they're not just trying, bro. They're actually doing a great job of actually doing what they're doing. But he's the whipping stick of the planet Earth. Or you sin, you die. The Heavenly Father is going to unleash him on you. He's going to allow them to hurt you. You know, anyway. Why do we need a new enemy? This is what Tim Ball is actually saying. This is a quote from the elites, right? They have their little thing and stuff like that, you know. You're right. So he said, why do we need a new enemy? First, they create a false and exaggerated problem, and then they offer the solution. Problem, thing, illusion. What was it again? Order out of chaos. Problem. Reaction. Problem, reaction, solution. Yeah. Problem, reaction, solution. They create a problem, you react, and they come with the solution. Very, very, very smart. And they're winning. They're winning at this. The evil people have been winning for like 6,000 years right now. That's why when we get that power, the Israelites, I should say, starting with the elect, by the way, they will have immortality, and they will have always good, because they have been suffering for, come on, man, like, look at all the prophets they have murdered, man, come on, man, all the righteous, the book of Habakkuk chapter 1, come on, man, they've been suffering for thousands of years, and the wicked have been living as well. So it's about that time that the Lord is going to basically beautify his, as it is in heaven, so shall it be on earth. How about that? In heaven there is no chaos, and on earth will also not be no chaos. Future prophecy. It is wrapped in the guilt that you caused it. That's why they always talking about, you need to stop using the emissions. You need to stop doing that and this and this and that. You are the reason why there's gas emissions, some bullshit like that. All these things, but they blame the people. But who is the one that actually has the factories that are making these things that they say that are harmful? Why don't you stop making all these fancy cars? We don't need no more cars. There's enough cars upon the planet Earth, and then they say like, yeah, but you're polluting the Earth. You're making it. Why don't you stop? No, because that's money, and they're lying to you. Just like how they're lying to you about the ozone layer. That's why they're not talking about it no more. But they offer solutions. Salvation. Give us control and money. So we can save you and the planet. You're the one, if anything, you're the one that's destroying the planet. Have you seen the things you devils are doing? Like pollution and stuff like that. You know? Back in the days, the cars had lead in it. And what happened when you breathe that lead in? You die. Slowly and painfully too. But then they changed it. So now it's something else. They always come up with something that's pollution. They're Captain Pollution, you know? And the Lord is Captain Planet. And he's not weak. Not the pollution is not going to hurt him or something like that. But anyway, like all religious leaders, and in this case, they are in an occult. That's something different. Occult is worship, but occult, that's some satanic stuff. They claim the power of absolution. Pass the collection plate. Give me your money. Give me your money. That's what they're talking about. Give me the money. That's why you have a lot of people donating until this day. Biggest scam, I should say. Biggest cancer and money raise. Let me see. Oh wait, I got another one on 41 billion dollars missing. Oh shit! What was it again? Oh yeah! Here. 41 billion in World Bank climate finances unaccounted for. Where's the money? Oh man, y'all sending money for some world climate stuff? Bye bye. Your money is gone. Where's the money? Where's the money at? They're playing with you, man. Just like how they was playing with you with.
Move where? The brutal Buffalo winter light race struck the United States.
My mouth is hella dry. I can't even whistle. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Where's the cold gone? Now y'all coming up with some heat? Y'all coming up with some heat? Come on, man. You listening to these people? They're the deceivers of the planet Earth. Shut the fuck up. In the 70s, y'all said it was the new, the Ice Age is coming. That's why they made movies like cartoons like a Ice Age cartoon. I think it was Disney, right? I never saw it. I never watched this bullshit, bro. By this time, I was like, I'm not watching that shit. Even in 2002, I know the truth since 2007. I still didn't watch this dumb movie. I looked at it, I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not watching that shit. I'm not watching that shit. I'm not watching that stupid shit, man. You know, this one I did. Well, whatever. Leave. Let me leave. I wanted to talk about the dinosaur one, and where is it? This one. I watched this one. I was a child when I watched this one. That's the only reason I watched Flatfoot. It's called. I don't know what the English is. Flatfoot. It's what it's called in the. It says right there. I don't know what it's called in the English. The Land Before Time. Okay, I didn't know that. I know that, but I looked it up. But I always forget it. So sorry about that. But I remember Plotfoot. I even forgot it right now. So, but I do remember the image. I always remember. Well, I hope, Lord willing, I always remember images. I don't necessarily remember names, but I do remember watching this. This is Behemoth, by the way, Behemoth, which is in Job chapter 40. This is Behemoth. That's why, I don't know, like, this is not the most powerful dinosaur. This is the one that's like, diplomat or something. Okay, so you have these type of ones, right? And then it's like this. Yeah, an elephant versus a lion. Yeah, he's gonna actually have to do a lot of work. It's not really gonna win him. He's too big. He's too strong. He's very strong. And this one can get eaten. This one, they need like a group in order to beat him. And that's the same thing with him. You're not gonna beat this animal, boy. You're not. So you could consider this one as a lion, and then this one as a woolly mammoth. You're not going to beat him, boy. You're not going to. This one is powerful. You can't beat him. You can try. You can try if you want to. You're going to die. So Right, but they're lying to you. And going back to over here, past the collection plate because they want that money. There is and always was an area of thinner ozone over Antarctica, that is totally due to natural causes. Figure 1. Now the green is basically the so-called thickness or whatever they call it. They call it the dubious units of what? Dupson units, right? They're a bunch of doofuses, but anyway. And the blue thing is like a little thinner. So it says here, the level over Antarctica is in figure 1 is 150 DU, or half the average. Thinner, but not a hole. Did you get that? They're lying to you. That's what you get when you believe snake tongue lying devils. That's what you get. You know, you get fooled. And they did fool us. You know, they did fool us. But the Heavenly Father will wake us up and give us that eye self, and eventually you're going to see. And then you're trying to wake up as many people as you think that should be woken up. In the beginning, you're gonna be talking to everybody. That's why you're gonna find you're gonna figure out who your enemies are. You're gonna figure out who your enemies are. And then you're gonna start actually realizing, like, man, I shouldn't be talking to everybody. Just be around them like a sheep. They don't like you. They do not like you. You got dark-skinned people that don't like you. You got light-skinned people that don't like you. You got these people that's the same skin color that don't like you. You got people of other nations that don't like you. You got people of your own nation, already said that don't like you. But then sometimes you have people of other nations that do like you. And sometimes they are people that look like other nations that do like you. So you have those two, both of them. Heathens like you, and you have Israelites that look like heathens like you. And then you look at your own people, you'd be like, these people look like me, but they're not of me. And those, they don't look like me, but they are of me. See? Now you got to be very careful, like, oh shit, I'm surrounded by fools. Not all of them are fools, you know, but still. I'm surrounded by just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm surrounded by fools. Sometimes I'm surrounded by people that like you, you know. Sometimes I'm surrounded by people that don't necessarily hate you, but, you know, it's just how you doing and how you doing back, you know. Figure 2. The entire story of ozone depletion due to this word, CFC, was just that, a story, just like the Big Bang story, just like it's a theory. What is a theory? Story? Saliva, you talking feces, that's what you're doing. A scientifically created deception. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. What should we trust in? This. Keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings. Profane is outside of the temple. Things that have nothing to do with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Just avoid those type of things. Bitches, money, cars. Look, when you have fun with your friends and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Brothers and stuff like that. Yeah. But on a real tip, fuck it. That's what I say. And vain babblings, also the same thing, basically. And oppositions of science, falsely so called. Science means ciencia, which means knowledge. That's it. In order to have skill, you need to have some form of knowledge in order for you to be able to do that thing, which the Lord took from us anyway. So he took it right here. The majority of our people don't have these things. Doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah. He took it away. The staff, the whole stay of bread, we don't feed ourselves. The whole stay of water, we don't water ourselves. He took away the mighty man. He didn't take 100% of them. I mean, Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, all these people that are athletes and that are very mighty compared to the rest of us. Usain Bolt fast and stuff like that, you know, he didn't take 100% of us. uh, out of us. He didn't take them 100% out of us, but he took the majority of us. The man of war, the judge. A lot of our people are not good judges. You know, they judge fucked up. They judge like real. That's not good. It's like, for example, a girl that got, she committed adultery, and then, just an example, okay? She committed, I'm not saying that she's supposed to be doing this because, did forgive, but just an example. A female that committed adultery multiple times, okay? The Lord's not going to back you up with that one. One time is cool, okay? John chapter 8, but multiple times. And then, when she finally gets killed by the fourth guy that she committed adultery upon, take his money and get kids, and she had 4 kids with 4 different dudes, and the fourth one lost it and killed her. People are not judging right. Why did you have to kill her? You're jealous. She did not deserve to die. Nobody deserves to die like that. You're not a good judge, man. Fuck that bitch. She got what she deserved. Would I do it? No. But when it happened to her, I'm gonna turn the other cheek. I'm like, well, she did something to actually. What did she do? The Heavenly Father took away the prophet among us. Not 100%. First and foremost, the elder apostles on down in Great Millstone in America. So he did give us a small portion. And the prudent, the men that look toward the future. For example, you don't have a lot of those no more. Prudent is, for example, if you see a big booty beezita, a big booty girl, right? You're looking at her, you're trying to get her pregnant right away because she look good. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you're not prudent. Acting with or showing care and thought for the future. Do you think that that's a beast in the future? Do you think that you can live with her for the rest of your life? Do you think that you can? Is that your companion, or your partner? A partner is something that you deal 50-50 with. That's your partner. Your companion is something that you live with. Is that big booty girl your companion? Or is it another one is your lust and stuff like that? Is it your partner? Is she going to take 50-50? Is that something that you should put a baby in? You see? A lot of our people are not prudent. And that's just one example of how not prudent we are. The ancient, which are supposed to be the wise ones. The captain of 50. Our people don't have leaders. That's why they get screwed over so many times. They follow Sister Polite. He calls himself Brother Polite. He follows. Our people follow Sarnetta. Our people follow all these other people, but they're not captains, bro. The honorable man. An honorable man would not sleep with his friend's wife, even if it's his enemy. Like Jacob descendants, they fought and they fight often and stuff like that with each other. He would still not have sex with your wife. That's one of the examples of an honorable man. You have many other examples. I just give a simple one that I can just get off my head. The counselor, he took that away. But you still have counselors among us. You still have honorable men among us. You still have captains among us. But it's very few compared to what we had back in the days. The cunning artificer, meaning the people that make very good things. They create things with their hands. You have the the real McCoy. You have the other one that made the infinite energy, Russell, something with Russell. Lonnie Johnson. And Lonnie Johnson had fucking devils. They don't want to show it. They don't, because they're fucking devils. That's why. Infinite energy. That's why. That's because Google is compromised. Here, there you go. See? Don't fuck around with Google, okay? Don't play around. Fahrenheit, the movie Fahrenheit. Did I give the example here? Here you go. Here, let me play this right away. Okay, check this out.
And what my question is leading to is help us understand where, and what my question is leading to is help us understand where's the future of search going.
It doesn't want to play. But anyway, my question is, help us understand where the future of search is going toward. Is going to, but I said toward.
Well, when you use Google.
When you use Google, I'll put the link in the description box. Sorry if I'm stop playing and stuff like that. I'll put the link so you can watch it for yourself without me talking through it. So sorry about that.
You get more than one answer.
When you use Google, you get more than one answer. Okay?
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
Well, that's a bug.
Well, that's a bug. Let that sink in, what he just said. And they're trying to fix it right now. I just showed you that they're trying to fix it. They're busy, not trying. They were trying 10 years ago. They were trying because I saw stuff. How? I'm going to give you an example. Wait. I'm going to get back to this. I saw stuff. Check this out. If I type in this, right? Here. Conquistadors smashing babies against the stones. Children of the Aztec. Now they're going to talk about Aztec. Aztec practice human sacrifices, including the sacrifices of children. It's perhaps the most familiar image of the Aztec society. So now, what these devils want to do is they want to, like, no, they was doing it. They was killing their own children. They was doing it, right? They're the evil people. And then Google ran out of words. I typed in images. So I'm going to click it in here. They blame them. Like they were killing children themselves. But I typed in conquistadors. They do show conquistadors. But they don't show the picture that I want. So now I'm going to trick the software. Very funny. You have this statue also. Babies, their brains getting killed. But that's what they're doing for real with their own children. Jeffrey Epstein style. Anyway, going on. So now, it's the same thing here. Sorry. Click it away. So now, I typed in, look. I'm going to do it on purpose, right? I'm going to do it here. Because I want to play with the software. Check this out. I'm playing with the software. Because the software is not, they don't know. It's a software. It doesn't know. Unless you program it. So, I typed in Native Americans on a gibbet. On purpose. I make them correct me. I make the software correct me so that I know, like, you see, I can trick you. So I click on this. What is that? I click on this. He corrected me, right? So now, so it says give back, right? So now I click on image, and then poof, now you have it here. Guess you see, and off of this one, I can go here. I can go here, and then they're trying to talk about the Native Americans doing that to themselves and stuff like that. But anyway. The point is that you can trick it because it's not intelligent. Kids, it's after they see this video, they're probably gonna shoot shit. They're probably gonna get red like a lobster, an unclean beast, and then it's like this. They can't cover all their lies. It's like this. And ruddy skin color, right? Oh yeah, I already know this. But anyway, so. What did they put as? They did not put this back in the days. They did not, right? Now you see these daffodils again. It's beautiful. But anyway, this is what they call ruddy complexion, smiling, and ruddy skin and stuff like that. But they can't cover their lies all over the place because if you do ruddy cow, this one, if you, ruddy dog, they actually changed that. Oh, they put it back. Okay, cool. Oh. They was putting this and stuff like that. I was like, no, what are you doing, you devils? You got ruddy duck. You got ruddy paint. Oh, sorry, paint. Oh boy. You got bird. No. Ruddy. Okay, cool. Brownish. You know, you got this one. And if you play with colors, which is, let me see, add text. You can find the truth out. You can find it out by just searching for stuff. But oh no, shit! I need something. I'll leave it. I can play with colors here, and then I will show you the color. From orange, it goes to brown. That's what I wanted to show you, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, yeah. So they are blocking you, and this says the rest of the result might not be what you're looking for. See more anyway. But if I type the Gibbet thing, it finds it. Anyway, this is the website that I got it from, but I found it on YouTube, so I'll just go here and I'll play it again. Sorry.
Yeah. And what my question is leading to is help us understand where's the future of search going.
It does work.
Well, when you use Google, do you get more than one answer? Of course you do.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's a bug.
Yeah.
We have more bugs per second in the world.
Back in the days, when you look for something, for example, I just typed it in. I'll just type something in. I was thinking about sniper, and I'm not Muslim, by the way. Back in the days, you could see here 100 billion, 100,000 or a million searches in 1 second, or 0.10 seconds. They took that away because they're working on it. They're busy with it, right? They're busy. They're doing their little thing.
Because we should be able
Bucks per second. We should be able to do what?
to give you the right answer just once.
We should be able to give you the right answer just once. No. Fuck you. You're a devil. This is the movie that they're talking about, that they're going to create, and also the book called 1984. They're busy. I'm gonna give you an example of a fact. If you was starting to, all the brothers that are in this truth already since the 2000 something and stuff like that, not before 2010, when you clicked on one video, you saw a whole recommendation of, look here, I see Fahrenheit here because I clicked on Fahrenheit. You see all these things and stuff like that, right? See it here. So, I think this is the movie recapped Fahrenheit. I think I remember this scene. This is the movie.
Hi.
Yeah. This is the movie, and you know what I also often do? Not often, but you know what I I do it. I watch recapped, meaning I watch movie recapped and stuff like that. Recap is basically you don't have to watch the movie of a whole hour or 2 hours. Then you just watch the beginning scenes. Like this guy, these people, a lot of them are actually AI created and stuff like that, software created. They're not smart. They're not sentient. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They're just programmed to talk about the movie. So anyway, so I just watch things like this, and if I'm kind of in, here, and because this is the 100% spoiler, they're gonna tell you the whole movie. So I'll just warn you about that. So what I do is when I want to watch like 5 movies, I just watch like 10 minutes, 12 minutes of this, and then let me see here. I see the title in 2025, whatever. If I'm interested, I see already caucus people, I'm not gonna fucking click on it. I don't want to watch that shit. But if I see something with superpowers or something like that, or some dystopia, destruction of the future and stuff like that, a man who lived 2000 in a distant planet. Okay, then I click on this one, and then I watch the movie in 13 minutes. Literally the whole movie. A lot of spoilers. They're gonna tell you the whole story. And here, 18 minutes, sorry. And yeah, so let me see. Then I would just watch this. Then I watch like 4 movies in it's like in like an hour or something like that, less than an hour. Let me see, 10, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. You could say 40 minutes, and I already watched 3 movies that are individually maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours. I don't know. I just click on it. And if I see that the movie is real good, I stop it. And then I go watch the real movie, you know what I'm saying? So I'll put this link in the description box. If you don't want to watch this movie here in its full force, then you could just watch this one here recapped, and then they just tell you about the whole movie. So yeah. Anyway, so because I saw this scene. But the point is that I typed in this movie, I get this one. I get Fahrenheit here. I get here. I get here. I get here. I get all that there. Here. I get More so. Okay, cool, cat. Anyway, so I get all these things. Back in the days, in the 2007 and stuff like that, 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, around 18, this started to disappear, because that's about a little bit more, I think 17. That's about the time when they really like, wow, shit, I can't even type this word no more. Huh? What? Okay, I didn't know that. It actually gives you suggestions. I did not know that. Search predictions. Yeah. I didn't know about Edomites and stuff like that. I did not know that. When I typed Edomite, like I think a few weeks ago or something like that, it doesn't give suggestions. That's crazy. Okay, maybe they can't even stop their own stuff, but I see an I here, and I see the CC, and there's some sharks, and because they're the devils, and a lot of fishes in the sea. But the point is that back in the days, if you was to type a Hebrew Israelite video, and then you would be recommended all these things. But nowadays, can you imagine if you start figuring out about the Hebrew Israelites in 2020 and then trying to find them on the YouTube? You're not going to find them. You're not going to find them, because they're going to block you. That's what I mean. I mean, like, they control your search things. If you have a YouTube account, and then in the account, they're going to ask you, like, do you want personalized ads? I click no. Why? Because the software is going to know what you click, and then therefore it's going to give you this.
We should know what you meant. You should look for information. We should give it exactly right, and we should.
That's what they're doing. So when they ask you, do you want ads personalized for you as an individual? No.
Give it to you in your language, and we should never be wrong.
And we should never be wrong. And like I said, you have the bigger interview. You have the bigger interview here from 2005. You have the bigger interview. I don't know how you say it. You have the larger, I think the bigger. I don't know. It's bigger. Full. You have the full interview. I don't think it's here. I think it's here. People in the video. Eric Smith, CEO of Google, talks about the future of search, the importance of personalization and targeted ads, and leading a company undergoing significant growth. Yeah. You don't give me no individual personal. You don't do that to me. I block you, and I don't want you. I don't want your ads, because I don't want your little thing to know what I want. So if you click on this one, the algorithm software will know like, oh, okay, so now I'm gonna find everything that has to do with anything here. And if you think I'm stupid with it, I'm gonna give you an example of a fact. The computer knows exactly what the hell you're saying in that whole video. Everything is documented. Every sentence that you say should never be wrong. Here.
Should never be wrong.
Should never be wrong.
And we should never be.
And we should never be wrong. Here. Into you and get it to you in your language, and we should never be wrong. And we. That's already wrong, but still, it's not perfect, but it's perfecting itself.
Should never be wrong.
We
should be just once.
Look, it highlights it. Look, it highlights it, if you can see it. Look here, see? The darker gray comes. It highlights it where it is right now.
We should know what you meant. You should look for information. We should give it exactly right, and we should give it to you in your language.
And we should give it to you in your language. Is not that 100% good. So it says here, and we should give it to you in your language. It doesn't. We should give it to you in your language, and
we should never be wrong.
Wow. It actually was wow. I thought it made a mistake. He actually did say, and we should never be wrong. So he even stuttered. Wow, shit, that thing's better than me. It picked it up faster than me. I read it and I was like, that's not a good sentence. But he said that.
In your language, and we should never be wrong.
And we should never be wrong. That's what he said. He stuttered, and we should never be wrong. Come on, man. That thing is better than me. I didn't even pick that up. How about that? So, what are they doing right here? Sorry. What are they doing right here? This.
Now, have any of you guys ever seen one of these bad things for real? We burned almost every physical book in the country. So by the time you guys grow up, there won't be one book left. Burn it.
What's wrong, Montag?
He said in your language. I don't know what language this is. Is it Española? I mean, I don't know.
Your vitals have been off recently.
Did firemen used to put out fires?
That's a classic lie. Have you used your drops today?
Basically, they're not going to give you they're going to give you the answer that they want. That's what they're doing. They're doing that. Sorry if you think I'm not getting scriptures. I'm gonna get that because I think I heard it. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, all his ways and stuff like that. Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even by their words. For we have not followed after cunningly devised fables. You're not gonna trick us anymore. We're waking up, and Yahweh Shai is the light. So he came and he shined the light, and everybody was like, take that light away from me. It hurts. It hurt my eyes. Right. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. And the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Sorry, the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. They don't want to hear nothing what you have to say. They don't want to hear it.
I want to know why we burn. We are not born equal. We must be made equal by the fire, and then we can be happy. I got things inside my head that don't make sense. Dreams that I can't explain.
The spirit basically is the spirit knows, but the flesh is, I don't know what you're talking about. But the spirits be like, I'm trying to talk to you. That's like us trying to talk to the rest of the Jacob descendants. They don't want to hear nothing, you know. That like we're like the spirit to them, and their flesh is be like, I don't understand what you're saying.
Hey, before the men come back, you want to know?
Anyway, if you watch this movie, you will see that the sufferer is telling you what to do. And it's giving you answers on that level. Like, there's nothing else. There's only one thing, and there's no mistake. Google is a mistake. Like, multiple answers is a mistake. But anyway, let's go back to here. So I'm gonna finish it off right. Right. So it says here on a story, a scientifically created deception. It was a forerunner and template for the much lauded deception of global warming, entirely due to human-produced CO2. That's what they're saying right now. Back in the days, it was because of you people, it's going to get colder and colder because you're using supersonic jets and rockets. You motherfuckers is doing that. The average people doesn't have a rocket. The average people don't have a supersonic thing. I can't even afford to ride first class in the train. How about that? And it's only €9 more. How about that? I can't even afford that shit. €9 more. I can't even afford that shit. Anyway, so it says here, now the evidence, much of which was known at the start, but deliberately ignored, is emerging. Now the truth is coming out. 20 years after the Montreal Protocol. If you don't know what Montreal Protocol is, I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. It's this thing right here. Basically, they're saying that because of them, basically, that everything is now on good. They say that they did that. They're responsible for the depletion of the ozone. But here they're telling you like, right. So yeah. So as I was saying, it's sorry about that. Now it says here, ozone depletion and stuff like that. Okay, cool. I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. They say that they're responsible for actually doing it. They decided to protect it, whatever. They're lying to you, as the devil should, by the way. Right. So it says here, 20 years after the Montreal Protocol, Antarctic's ozone hole isn't growing substantially larger each year, but isn't actually recovering. Clearly growing smaller each year, yet either. Atmospheric scientists reported that conclusion on December 11, 2013 to an audience of Earth scientists at 2013 American Geophysical Union meeting in San Francisco. These scientists presented results of 2 new studies indicating that variations in temperature and wind drive year to year changes the size of the ozone. It's not a fucking hole. It's not a hole. It's not a hole. It's a thin layer. They're lying to you, and it goes like this. Oh man, these devils are real good. They're real good. So it says here, ozone holes with smaller areas and a larger total amount of ozone are not necessarily evidence of recovery attributable to the expected chlorine decline. Think about this word chlorine for a minute. So they said chlorine is there, right? What is in the whole? What does the chlorine thing do? By the way, I don't remember if I already showed this before, but chlorine is actually very fucking dangerous. Actually, that they put that shit in the water. It's unlikely to cause long-term health effects. You can just drink it. You'll drink it. Drink it. What does chlorine do? See, this is what the snake tongue race does. This is Department of Health, right? And then you have other people of health and stuff like that. So it does. Chlorine can irritate the eyes, skin, hair, teeth. Oh shit! And you put it in your mouth. Oh shit! It says here, chlorine water is considered safe and effective when pools have the correct concentration of chlorine. The fuck are you talking about, Satan? You see how they lie? They're like a snake tongue, like one side, the other side. Huh? What should I believe? You should believe that they're the goddamn devil and they can do no good whatsoever. But the Heavenly Father will. Protect us. So Mark chapter 16 verse 18. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. We don't have that in the physical form yet, but a small side of the Heavenly Father, His protection, is protecting us. We can't put hands on people and heal them. I can't do that. I'll heal the shit out of myself right about now. I'm not kidding. I'm just playing around sometimes, but I would actually heal myself first. But yeah, through this word, you actually are healing yourself in the soul first. You know, just like how you had these people when they said Yahushua was a cannibal and stuff like that, and they said like eternal life, for example. I think it was here. Or was it John 10? Where it says that, and you think no, Matthew 22. Sorry, I think it was Matthew 22, or it was John 8. Wait, John 8 or Matthew 22? Yeah, let me see something here. John 8. Here, John chapter 8 verse